I am absolutely sprinting right now to get frame swap done for tomorrow because Farcaster, they just announced that the transaction frames that I've been working on, like frame swap has transactions, that is launching tomorrow on Friday. So the first frames with transactions are going to come out, and I would like frame swap to be one of the first ones, and I think it can be one of the coolest ones that's doing, some of the most stuff on chain. And so to do that, I've had to get a lot of stuff kind of wrapped together. The smart contract made some changes to that, the UI of the frame, which I'm going to show you here. You can see the first image here, kind of cool, right? Buy some degen on frame. Hopefully it just kind of tells people really quickly what it is, and they'll click through to do it. As well as been playing around with the actual transactions. Like, they've made it kind of open to developers like myself who are building on top of this, and then they'll actually open it up to everyone like tomorrow when transactions are live. So I'll kind of show you what I have here a little bit. We'll get to that, but first let me show you some of the changes on the smart contract. So I finally got the smart contract working, which was awesome. But you'll see I made a couple changes if you watched my last video, where I had to use a different swap router because the base chain doesn't have the normal like V2, V1 swap routers. So I had to change this out, and it took me a little bit of time to figure that out because the exact input function takes like some different parameters. So that's one thing. Another thing I added is a gas fee. Since I am basically doing all these transactions behind the scenes on the frame, like I'm doing the swaps on the behalf of the user, I'm having to basically front all that gas. And so kind of how I handled this is I just kind of took what was like the average transaction gas price for base for just like a swap. And I saw a lot being around $2. So I'm just basically adding an extra gas fee of $2 to the USDC that users input. And you'll see here, it takes off that gas fee before I swap for them. So then I'm not just like bleeding in gas fees for all these people swapping that I'm paying for. So got that fixed, got that changed, got this all working. And I got my first actual transaction happening actually on chain. So this is the first real transaction. I just swapped $10 USDC, and it actually swaps to ETH first because there's no USDC degen pool, and then it does a swap for degen, and then whatever's left over just stays in the smart contract for paying for the gas and for the fees. And so you can see here that it actually sent this degen. And so it actually worked. Pretty sweet, pretty awesome, really cool to see that. And so I'm kind of to the finishing stages. Like I have to kind of do some of this last stuff, and that's why I'm absolutely sprinting, trying to get this all done. That's why I'm standing right now at my standing desk, so I can kind of sprint, even though you can't really sprint in place, but I'm trying to do it. So really the last things I've got to finish up before tomorrow are some of this UI. So the user, they click get started. I can kind of click through what I have so far. So they click get started. Does take a second because it's a frame, but here we go. And so this is the part where the transaction comes in. So typically what they do is they approve $100 and you're approving your USDC. This is the little modal that comes up, which right now is broken. I think Farcaster, I think the devs are on it. They're working on it. So we'll just skip that for now, but that's where you actually do the transaction of approving USDC. Then you click next. Well, there won't be that next button. They'll approve and it will just automatically go to this. This is where I now need to change this up a little bit, but it says how much do you want to swap? And so then they can either choose these three amounts. These will be the three amounts that a user can swap. I think I might add I'll add balances. So add the user's balances of both of these so they can just kind of have an idea. I might add like their wallet address that we're using right here. Oh, and the other cool thing is if you've approved my contract previously, then it will skip that approve page and just go straight to here where you just click, you want to swap $50 worth. And so then it kind of shows a confirmation screen. Again, I need to add some more UI here. This also is going to do some calculations, give you like a quote of how much degen you're going to receive. And then you click confirm swap, which then it actually does the swap behind the scenes. It's not right now. I have to finish that stuff up. So you get why I'm sprinting. There's a lot of stuff to do here. And then on the success page, we just have to add how much degen they actually have. So that is pretty much it. I got to finish those couple things, make it happen, put it into progress, and hopefully I'll be ready for tomorrow on the launch day of Farcaster Transactions, hoping that I have like the best one. So definitely go, once you see my, frame swap frame out there, go and put your vote out there that you like this one by replying, recasting it, liking. It'd be cool if we made some kind of splash, which would be fun, so that then I can kind of take this to the next level. Like, who knows where this will go? I'm hoping that I can build some more stuff on top of this. Maybe I'll make another video on what some of those ideas might be, because I have a lot of ideas, things I think could make this even more fun. Or if you have ideas, jump in the frame swap channel on Farcaster and just make a cast. Tell me, let me know. Definitely would like hearing your thoughts. So I'll see you in the future, hopefully after I get all this stuff done and I can actually make a video of how the launch all went. Should be fun.